Mazel tov, we're so happy and excited that we were granted a new grandson, a first grandson, our fourth grandchild to Rivki and Mendel Wallowik in New York. Mother and baby are doing well, and we're very, very happy to welcome this little baby boy into our family. Soon we're going to have a bris, a circumcision. And in this Torah reading this week, we're going to read about the first circumcision, where God tells Abraham that he's a chosen person, he's going to have a great nation come from him, they're going to have a mission, a purpose, and in order to seal that covenant, they're going to do a bris, a circumcision at 8 days old. The question is, why take a child who's 8 days and bring him into the covenant of God when he doesn't really understand anything? We hope it doesn't really hurt him much, and we don't think that he really understands much of what's going on. Why shouldn't we wait till he is a little bit more mature, and then he can make a decision and make a covenant, a meaningful covenant, a pact with God to carry with him. But here's the message, and here is an important message that we have for the Jewish people, for the Jewish life. And what does it mean to make a covenant with God? Abraham found God by logic and reason. He researched, he was a big philosopher, he tried to figure out what's the origin of all creation, where do we come from? And he realized there had to be a creator. And he came and taught monotheism. He came to it through rational understanding. It makes sense that there's a creator. Does it make sense that someone who's running all of existence, that gives us life, make sure that everything has what it needs? But then there's something, a covenant with God, that supersedes any rationale. The next stage is that God made a covenant with Abraham beyond any rationale. And that is what we're trying to teach this child and make a covenant. A covenant is something that goes so deep, you can't really understand it. It's deep, deep within our soul, deep, deep within our psyche. And that's what kept Judaism alive for so many years. 3,000 years, we're still here. We have this deep connection that supersedes anything that makes sense or doesn't make sense. It's super rational. It's not important how much we understand it. It's important that we are committed to it. And then we have the Torah that explains it, our philosophy to understand it. Today, unfortunately, there's a rise in anti-Semitism. And we're so surprised every time someone speaks out against the Jews. What do you know about Jews? Is it rational? Is anti-Semitism rational? No, that's also not rational. Anti-Semitism teaches us that we have a special bond that people are envious about. We have to live that bond, bring that message to the world, keep on being more Jewish until everybody will accept and understand that there's a creator, and the creator has good intentions and wishes for them. May we all bring out that bond. May we all see more miracles in our lives. Shabbat Shalom.